and welcome to Sud10 Inspirations with Deb. Hopefully I can inspire you, and before it's over, we can inspire each other. Making an adjustment. Sometimes you ever thought about how you just have to stop and change your direction and just by making an adjustment? Football players and football teams make an adjustment. Any type of athletic department have to make an adjustment when things just don't seem like they're going as planned. Sometimes you have to make an adjustment. And when you're thinking about making an adjustment, even those people in the educational arena, when students just don't seem to be getting it. Hello, thank you for joining. When students seem like they just can't get it academically, you have to make an adjustment. Sometimes when they are not getting it behaviorally, you just have to make an adjustment. Because sometimes you can have that one student that no matter what kind of consequence, no matter what type of strategy you try, nothing seems to work. So you have to make an adjustment. Sometimes, even in the physician's world, doctors, nurses, they have to make an adjustment. Sometimes you'll try this type of medicine, it don't work. You're still hurting. You have to try another type of medicine, it doesn't work. You're still going through things. So they have to make an adjustment. So life is all about making an adjustment. Changing your thinking, changing your mindset. I know I definitely have to go through adjustments all the time, trying to figure out how to shift my mindset from one thing to another all the time. You have to make an adjustment. Even sometimes in your relationships, you have to communicate. Things just don't work. You try one thing and y'all just keep bumping heads. Don't know what to do with each other. And you just keep having to make an adjustment. That's what life is all about. Life is all about finding ways to change, to make things better, to make that adjustment, to try to find that right fit. So what's the right fit? What's the right adjustment that you're trying to work on? What is it that, excuse me, what is it that you're working on that you feel like, if I could just tweak this just a little bit, because I'm still just not quite satisfied with the way it's working. So you have to make an adjustment. So that's what I'm talking about. Just make the adjustment. And then sometimes making the adjustment means stepping out on faith, that you don't know how it's going to turn out. All you know is that I'm willing to try. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to trust it and trust the process and trust God first. You just have to make that adjustment. So make the adjustment today. Hello, thank you for joining. So make that adjustment today. Make the adjustment and decide to choose you. Sometimes what you've always been doing just not working. That's probably why you're still in the same situation. And you say, well, I'm trying to, hello, Barrel, thank you for joining. So sometimes you have to make that adjustment and say, this is not working for me. I'm just going to try something different. And believe you me, when you're trying something different, it don't always be easy. Sometimes you second guess yourself time and time again and say, do I really want to do this? Because you know what you're already into. You know that comfort zone. Step out of the comfort zone. Step out of that comfort zone and make that adjustment. Make it for you. Whatever that adjustment is, you already know what it is. I may not know, but you know. Same here with me. I know what the things that I have to make adjustments on. I have to make adjustments on sometimes my mindset. Make an adjustment on thinking ways when it was in a different environment versus in a city environment. I have to make an adjustment just for the environment itself. But what is your adjustment? It's something that you have to make an adjustment with. Okay, again, this is Sud10 Inspirations with Dale. Hopefully I have inspired you because you have certainly inspired me too. Before I close this time, I want to say, I said close. That sounds like a pastor. I didn't mean, well, it's before I end. All right. So before I end, I would like to say something about the gala that's coming up in March. And I guess you said March is a long way away. But when you're planning for something and you want it to be great, it's coming pretty fast. Because I'm planning something exciting, and I would like you to be able to join it. Don't you want to take a trip to Texas and come to the gala? Sure you do. So come on to Texas and take that trip. If you're already in Texas, that's even wonderful because just drive on up the road and come to Garland, Texas for the gala, which is on March 28, 2026, as you walk boldly into 2026. And the whole purpose of the gala is to give a voice to the voiceless. Sometimes you probably felt like you were the voiceless. Sometimes you probably still do. And then I'm going to read an excerpt of what I was thinking when I was doing the Voiceless, and I didn't want to just say it off the top of my head because I don't want to miss it. But this is what I wrote. Giving a voice to the voiceless means standing up for those who feel overlooked, unheard, or marginalized. It's about creating spaces where their stories, struggles, and dreams are seen, acknowledged, and amplified. Does that sound like something that you've probably gone through? Me too, because sometimes, even in work situations, you feel like your voice is just gone because you feel like I have all these wonderful ideas and I can't share them. So here's the key. And I'll keep doing these now, from now all the way up to March, giving you the key. The key this for today is not about speaking for them. It's about empowering them to speak. It's not about speaking for them, but give them that empowerment to speak, be heard, and inspire change. That's what it's all about, inspiring change. Just like this platform is all about inspiring change, because I always tell you that you have inspired me, because you have. So, and it's all about inspiring change, giving a voice to the voiceless, but not just giving them a voice, giving them back their own power. Let them know that they have a voice. So again, this is Sud10 Inspirations with Deb. Hopefully, I have inspired you, because you have certainly inspired me too. And did you look in the mirror today? And what did you say? I hope you said, when I look in the mirror, what do I see? I see God's image looking back at me, because I don't like me, because I love me. Can't you see? So love yourself for the wonderful person you are, and give the voiceless their power, their voice.